Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we've got a special treat for you. It's not just Uncle BJ here with you. We've got Big Buddy Bad Brad.
Hey.
So he's in the house with us today, and today we are going to be looking at the not so new, maybe not so cool, but pretty retro.
Yeah.
And at least one or two of them are pretty darn cool, in my opinion, of the Indiana Jones Adventure series. And we were lucky to get these for $9.99 a piece.
Good old Olies coming through.
Yeah, if you got an Ollie's near you, go check it out, man. They probably got something you like. So we are going to just take a look at these guys and see what we think. Give our thoughts real quick.
Let's plow through the newer guys that aren't as interesting, but for sure we get to... The best part about this is we get to complete the build-a-set for the... was it the Holy Grail, Ark of the Covenant, whatever that thing is? It's not the Ark of the Covenant. This is the cup. What's it called? The build an artifact, but
the
it's
Holy
the
Grail.
Cup. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
you get to build that because we both already actually have the Knights Templar guy and Henry Jones Sr. So
yeah,
that's the bonus there is getting to do that.
I think we might actually just build it right now because my parts are over there on that shelf.
Yeah, I think the only one. I think these four are mainly the base, and the others are just kind of like the extra cups and stuff. So
Yeah,
you really
well,
get the main part here.
Yeah, so we'll do that if we have enough time, which we probably will.
Well, let's go ahead and crack open
All right,
the first
go ahead.
two. We'll get these guys out of the way because sometimes they can be a pain in the tush. But Uncle BJ's going to dig right into Dr.
Jurgen Voller. And I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right, but sorry.
Yeah, what you do?
I like this guy. I thought he was a pretty cool character. As somebody who likes, grounded more things like, G.I. Joe comics and whatnot, it's kind of cool to have a guy in a suit, actually. So, let's see what he looks like. Hopefully it's this guy, not like,
Oh, yeah.
brown Power Ranger
That's
or
always the worry.
polka dot Power Ranger here.
Oh, man.
All right. Oh, I remember these things with the weird sectioned off what's-this-is. All right. Make sure you got everything out of here first. He comes in his little death shroud. All right. Anything else in there? Nope. Nope. Boy, Hasbro saved a ton of money doing stuff like this because there is not an ounce of quality in these things. Let's look at the stuff. He comes with stuff and things in his little toilet paper sack, his little single-serving airplane cracker sack. And he comes with his man satchel there. Very nice.
It's not a purse, it's a satchel.
Yeah, it's nicely painted. Sorry, it's hard for me to line this up. I'm not in my normal spot today. It's nicely detailed. And we have the crazy-looking altar of... Is that... Jesus? Okay, I'm gonna say
it's a guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's Jesus.
We'll go with Jesus.
Yeah, we'll go with Jesus. Yep. If I'm wrong, don't kill me in the comments, please, because I've never opened this before.
It's definitely a lot bigger than I was expecting this thing to be. I didn't think the
here's his little eyeglasses, which are pretty cool.
kind of expected to be a little smaller, but man, here we are.
Yeah. And speaking of smaller, we got this fella, and he looks like he's packed in the subway going to work. Like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Very 50s,
Pardon me.
I guess.
Can I sit
40s,
here?
50s?
When was that? In the 50s?
I think so.
Or 60s.
This was 60s?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new one. Yeah. So it would be 60s.
Yep. I keep thinking Crystal Skull was like in the 50s, but
definitely multi-purpose figure too. If you don't want to use them in your, if you want just the original 3 Dr. Joneses, you can just put him somewhere else. Put him in your Marvel Legends as a bystander or something like that.
Just a dude.
Yeah.
Maybe an undercover Crimson Guard or something. Let's put little spectacles on him real quick. And I did an awful job of doing that. Yeah. But he looks good. He has a nice little brown suit, brown shoes.
Does what he needs to do.
His hat does not come off, but that's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense.
It looks. I think at this size and scale, sometimes it looks better if the hat doesn't come off
because it'll just sit on top and be kind of silly.
Yep. All right. Next, we have Ronaldo, and more Ronaldo. No, I'm kidding. And here's all Ronaldo's stuff and things.
Might be the only Antonio Banderas figure.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I can't think of another one. They didn't make any assassin action figures. Or...
Maybe like the Master Zorro. They may have done some figures like that.
Well, there's Zorro figures. You could probably lie and say one of them's Antonio.
Right.
All right. Here's his little hat. It's kind of cool. All right. Make sure I've got everything out of here. Yeah. There's his little cane or whatever. All right. Always make sure you got all the parts out of your Hasbro toilet paper. And here's a little altar, I guess.
Yeah.
Or no, it's a table. Yeah, like a tabletop. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do the thing here first.
Let's do that thing.
Let's do that
Pretty
thing.
lady, come and do that thing.
All right. And there it is. There's part of this.
This thing?
This thing. We'll put his hat on there. And a cane. And, all right, we'll take his old death shroud off him. Sure he ain't got nothing. Nothing up my sleeve, folks. Nothing up my sleeve. And there he is. Just a basic looking dude. Kind of looks like, it kind of looks like, what's it like?
The dude from Jaws?
I was gonna say Pedro Pascal in his little, in like one of his beer commercials or whatever. But I guess he could be Quint from Jaws. Yeah, same outfit. Now I'll be honest, I kind of fell asleep in the movie when this guy was on, so I don't really remember what his deal was. But
doing the boat somewhere.
Yeah, it takes them out in a boat and they fight sharks or something. I don't know.
Kind of wasted, not in the fun way either. I think he kind of got the Mortal Kombat wasted.
Oh man, oops.
I don't think he made it to the end, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, it happens.
And my man's not wearing socks.
Yeah, what's on his leg? He got like a kind of a half sock there. I don't know.
It's a weird detail to put for sure.
Yep. Maybe that means
got some Hey Dudes on
something, right? Yeah, those look comfy. I should have bought those at that place today. So anyway, let's put. Oh wait, I forgot to put his hat on. Here we go. There you go.
There it is.
There you go. I was hoping they would make the captain of that boat from not Temple of Doom, the first Indiana Jones, because I thought that was cool. But anyway, we have Dr. Elsa Schneider.
Very good looking woman.
Fairline Schneider.
For a Nazi.
Yeah, looking.
We gotta make sure we say that.
Well, yeah, I guess.
For a Nazi, she's okay
so.
looking.
I guess so. And for the record, it's kind of a bummer they didn't make any of those characters. I totally get why they didn't, but
yeah,
kind of the main bad guy.
Some snazzy officers would be some good background for sure.
So anyway, here's
world building.
Yeah, they're part of the story. Bad guys. Every story needs that. And she comes with a different head with her hat on there. Kind of cool. Does it come off now? And oh, look at that. Is that a grail? Maybe.
Would you choose that one?
We'll choose. I don't know. We'll choose. We'll let Brad choose later.
I don't know if I want to go with that.
See if he knows. All right. And here's a thing. Here's a square.
Gotta have a square.
Yep. Because X marks the spot. All right. Nothing else in here. Nope. All right. And she comes with some googles.
Google instance.
And a thing, like a thing for a tree that you would see in the mall.
Decorative.
Yeah, and a cooler for some.
Oh man, how does that go?
For some Fantas. Oh crap.
So it looks like it goes like that.
I don't know, man. Does that go like?
Yeah. Looks like it goes
simple?
like that. Yeah.
I didn't pass that part of preschool where you put the shapes in the thing, and there it is. All right, apparently that's correct.
Schneider's a table builder, apparently.
All right, and this probably went in there somehow, but I messed it up. We'll fiddle part with that later.
It'll be in the cover photo.
Yeah, that's always what I do. Let's look at the good doctor. All right, and she looks cool. I don't think those googles are going to fit on her unless her hair comes off, but not going to worry about that. And there's a little bit of recombobulating you have to do to her out of the package. But that's pretty cool.
No, the hair is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. And she's not gonna. You gotta kind of mess with her ankles a little bit.
Female feet are never good for standing.
I'm here to tell, or other thing.
Yeah. Clavage.
Or maybe.
Little junk in her trunk. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she looked. Yeah.
Again, for a Nazi.
Hey.
Nazi junk in the trunk. Might not be a good thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Anyway, she's cool.
Oh, she has a.
Technical difficulties. Hello. All right.
I realized that next to head, but
I
wasn't paying attention.
You were not. And the man, the myth, legend himself, Dr. Jones, Indiana Jones, complete with his tie and whip and good things and stuff. And let's take it. He comes with a gun, too. That's cool. All right. And here he is. Magically appears. Boom. And more stuff and things to open up out of the Hasbro toilet paper. And another square. Cool. That goes to something for sure.
Yep.
And I see a whip. Look at that. Oh, that's that looks just like the whip I have for my Indiana Jones, but it's a different one.
I keep mine in the nightstand, honestly.
And it comes with a grease gun.
Pew pew.
Very cool. And another. There's a whip that you put like on his belt or something.
Oh, there you go. Color's a little strange on those.
A little bit.
Interesting.
They're not the same, too. Yeah, like kind of tan color. And yet another mall tree
planter thing.
Yeah, but pretty cool looking. And it's a nice hard plastic. Brad's over here trying to figure out how to put this thing together. Does that go in? Yeah, I got it. All right, we'll take a look with the behind the scenes. Let the gaffer take care of that. So I'll show you this whip. And it comes with a little revolver, a little, on your mark, get ready, old school Indy gun. And here's Indy. Let's get him out of here. All right, there's nothing else in there. Oh. And voila, here he is. Here's Henry Jones Jr., Doctor, if you're nasty. And he is kind of dirty. I like the way that they weathered him a little bit. His hat, I think it does come off. Does it? Maybe. I feel like it does, but it's not supposed to. It rocks back and forth, so it can. Maybe that's the gimmick. That's cool. If so, not mad about that. Because there's sometimes he's got his hat like that, and other times he's got it like that. So. And he's got his pouch correctly placed under the jacket. Many people mess that up, put it over the jacket, but let's put his little pew-pew in his holster, if I can, maybe. That's weird, but alright, boy, you should see what we're doing behind the camera here. It's not fun.
Things we do.
Things we do for videos. The things we do for love. Alright. I'm just going to give him his whip. How about that? So he can beat on Dr. Volgerheimer over here, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's beating on and not, beating off, I think we'll be okay.
Yep. So he can whip on Dr. Volkswagen over here, and like he does in the movie.
Sorry, the fingers are hanging out there.
Yeah, that's okay. Better to hang out than just get the finger. So
that is true.
So here is these guys all together, and these are good figures. Yep. So definitely worth the $10.
Let's get them all posed out and finish building this table, I guess, and then we'll give our final thoughts on this Indiana Jones Adventure Series.
And like magic, it's all together, and they are all there, looking good. That's a good looking set, man. Glad we picked that up for the wonderful price that we did. And we switched out kind of some of their accessories and gave them some of their other stuff so they look like they're supposed to. And, well, that's not nice. That's not where her head goes. Oh, boy.
Whoops.
Well,
She's a bad one.
Yeah, that's true. She's a baddie. In more ways than one. So I got the little cup there, and I know there's a ton of these cup things, I swear.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of them lying around.
Yeah, I think the Grail Knight himself came with like 20 of them.
Yeah, which is funny. They could have just done like, you know, 2 and called it a day, but you know, they went ahead and filled it up pretty good, so not mad about it. This is definitely a way bigger setup than I expected for sure. But the entire wave is
There's my boy, the Grail Knight.
Grail Knight, and like we said,
Dr. Henry Jones Sr.
and that completes this wave, I do believe.
Yep.
So you gotta have all these to build that. But
And so Elsa doesn't
so cool.
feel lonely by herself, or comrade.
That figure rules,
And
especially the alternate head.
He's not going to stand up. Oh, well, you get the point. I'll hold him. And there they are. And I have like another indie and I think short round somewhere, but these are the ones we have handy to show you, and they look cool. They're definitely worth getting. I'm glad I got them.
I don't think I got a short round, which is super annoying. I never saw it.
Yeah. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just thinking of the smaller figure.
Oh, yeah, the 3 3/4.
So, alright, there they are.
All right, well, I guess it is that time. It's time to get on out of here. Some would say it's time to throw one back.
Ooh, that's what I'm going to do.
But before we do, hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we post new content
Every single day.
But like I said, it is that time to get on out of here. So for myself and Uncle BJ,
That's me.
we are going to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya.